Hey guys, welcome back. Finally to episode 24 of NASCAR Heat 5 Career Mode. So it's been a little while since we were here, so let's give you a quick recap of what happened in the last episode. Fredo absolutely cleaned house in the last episode. Went to Kansas, had a very strong run, did a little pit strategy, and it paid off big time. And Fredo pulled off his second career win in the Truck Series, pretty much locking himself into the championship chase, providing he can stay in the top 20 in points, that is. And then we head up to Charlotte with the Extreme Dirt Tour Series race. Once again, Fredo is back to his usual dominant self. Absolutely killed him in that race. Won. So, yeah. Clean sweep in the last episode. Fredo's absolutely on a roll right now. So let's kind of go over here and take a look at the season standings in the Truck Series. So, currently right now, Grant Enfinger leads the points. Johnny Sauter second. Ben Rhodes third. Stuart Friesen is fourth. Ross Chastain rounds out your top five. And then just outside the top five, there's Fredo Bangino the fourth. Just 3 points outside the top five in points. In sixth place. So yeah, we'll just kind of scroll on down. And Todd Gilliland, your last driver on that could get into the chase here, should the chase start right now, that is. So yeah, we'll scroll on down. Sheldon Creed's 10 points out. Stands a pretty good chance, assuming Gilliland can have an issue or two, and he has a couple good, and Creed can have a couple good runs. He might try make a play for the chase, as can Jordan Anderson. And even Riley Herbst ain't that far out. So yeah, there's a few guys here that could make their way into the chase, especially if they can win. So yeah, really good stuff there. So let's flip over to the Extreme Dirt Tour Series race. So Tony Stewart's your points leader. Mark Hunter's second. Caleb Stevenson is fourth, and Fredo Bangino is up to fourth. Now, granted, because that DNF he had a couple of races ago, he was leading the points, but he fell all the way down to eighth right after that race. And of course, he won the next week, pulled himself right back into the top five in points. So yeah, so Fredo's back into the thick of things. He's only 15 points out of the lead, so he could theoretically challenge for the regular season championship there. So yeah, good stuff there. So all right. Without further ado, we are headed back to Texas for the final time this season for the SpeedyDash.com 400. Can Fredo keep the good times rolling and get a good finish? What do you say we find out? Let's head to Texas and see what happens. Alright guys, here we are ready to qualify Texas for the final time this season. So, we're throwing a little different qualifying setup in here now. The truck is good for 2 laps. However, in practice, we experimented to see what it would do on long run. Yeah, it wasn't pretty. We wound up crashing multiple times. Fredo did. So hopefully 2 laps. We'll be in good shape though. So let's see what Fredo's got. Coming to take the green flag. And here we go for qualifying. Well, this won't be a good qualifying lap. Fredo drove it in there too deep. But we'll see what happens. Yeah, 33, 31. Yeah, 24th. We probably give up a few spots right there. Off turn 3 and 4. So let's take a quick look at the starting grid. Stuart Friesen has pole. Ross Chastain outside pole. Clay Greenfield starts third. Ty Majeski fourth. And Grant Enfinger rounds out the top 5. Good qualifying run for Jennifer Jo Cobb in 7th place. So, yeah. So let's scroll on down here. Todd Gilliland, by the way, doing what he needs to get. Todd Gilliland, a good qualifying spot. The guys that's chasing him is qualified ahead of him, so not good there. And of course, there's Fredo in 24th. And rounding out your field is Mike Harmon in 32nd. So what do you say without further ado, let's head to the race and see how Fredo can do in it. All right, guys. It's time to do the Texas two-step for the final time this season. We're underway at Texas. So, like I said, Fredo cleaned house in the last episode. We'll see how he does here at Texas. Not typically one of his strongest tracks, though. We kind of tried something a little different with the tire pressures to see what that would do for Fredo's truck. We really didn't want to change a whole lot since the truck is handling halfway decent. Because this, especially turn 4 here, the truck really gets loose and it's really easy to spin out. Oh boy, we're getting we're getting a lot of contact there from the 22 truck there. So yeah, Fredo just needs to calm down there a little bit. Looks like not much different. The trucks are a lot faster on equal tires. Seems like though when the tires wear out, things kind of even out for Fredo. We can kind of make some spots back up. So we will see what happens as the run goes along through here. Truck is a little bit on the tight side, but nothing real egregious. So Fredo just kind of hanging in that 23rd to 24th spot right now. But like I said, as the tires wear out, that should change, and we should start picking some of these guys off here. So Fredo just needs to breathe easy. I know he's probably a little rusty from that extended vacation, but maybe he can knock it off here pretty quick and get back into form here. Just right on the schedule, we are starting to pick up spots. The tires are wearing out. That right front's really starting to wear out, though. Oh, we got guys hitting pit road already. Somebody's blowing up. Okay, oh, that's Stuart Friesen blowing up. That could be huge for the points. Especially for some of these guys on the outside of the chase looking in. Right now, these guys battling for the chase spots, they can't afford to have bad runs. So hopefully Fredo can capitalize on this, because Friesen was ahead of him in points. Oh boy, we're getting loose. Okay, we gotta really watch ourselves. Fredo, you gotta chill, man. We can't afford to wreck. We're building something good here. Turn 4 is definitely the danger spot. We're going to see if we can get Fredo kind of change his line, maybe move up a little bit, see if that would help the corner exit a little bit. Okay, that was pretty good right there. So Fredo may have found a line right there. That'll work. Oh, we got in the back of the 22 right there. Austin Wayne Self, we don't need to be banging into guys and beating our truck up. I'll tell you what though, Fredo's creeping up there. He's in the top 10. I'm telling you what, he's really getting some confidence after winning those couple of races and running up front more. We got the 38 truck and the 3 truck of Anderson, Gillen and Anderson are battling for 7th place, and Fredo's just going to take it from both right there. We're up to 6th place. We got a little nose damage. That's okay though. That's nothing really to worry about. We'll fix that when Fredo comes on pit road. We may actually have green flag pit stops if we don't wreck this thing. If Fredo can keep it up under him. I mean, guys are coming down pit road. Fredo, you really need to be careful, man. We can't afford to crash. We need to stay out one more lap if possible. If the tires can hang up under us. Okay, that's a good lap right there. Okay, next time by, we need to come in and get tires and fuel. All right, this time by, Fredo needs to come in and get tires and fuel. Better be safe than sorry. Oh my goodness. Who cares? We're on pit road now, so we're getting 4 tires and fuel. Oh wait, no, can't cancel that. Yeah, Fredo's actually on pit road and is getting 4 tires and fuel right now, so we're in good shape right now. So we actually don't have to pit. This is good. And Fredo has the lead. My goodness. Let's see what we can do here. So here we go. My goodness, Fredo is doing some business right now. We played the pit strategy perfect. Now we got the lead. I don't know how we managed to change the view on the truck, but hey, we'll take what we can get right now. And wow, we are getting absolutely wasted on this restart. Fredo just cannot keep up with guys on equal tires. Until the tires wore out, yeah, we're just we're just no match for these guys when everybody's on new tires. But if Fredo can just kind of keep his bearings about him, I think we'll be in pretty good shape here. Oh, we got a nice bump draft. Oh, boy, we drove it in. Fredo drove it in there way too hard. And, boy, we're getting a shove from, I don't know who that is behind us, from the 99, Ben Rhodes. Yeah, push us. Wow, Fredo got really loose there. Well, Fredo's truck's really dancing around the back end. I mean, he's really starting to free up a little bit. Oh, come on, Fredo, we don't need to be getting loose like that. And we don't need to be doing that. Fredo, you got to get your bearings up from under you, man. don't need to be causing issues here. Oh my goodness gracious, we got we got caution. We can come in and get 4 tires. And we are back under green right now. Uh-oh, Fredo kind of fell asleep there on the restart. He's got to be careful. Boy, these guys are not wasting any time whatsoever. I mean, they are absolutely going for it. Of course, we got a bunch of trucks a lap down, so that's helping Fredo out too. I mean, he'll get a good finish if nothing really bad happens. Oh, if we don't do that, too. Okay, well that was rather unfortunate, so we'll have to come in and get 4 tires again. But that'll kind of get us off sequence a little bit, so we'll see what this does for Fredo here. So okay, we're back under green now. We'll see what kind of position this will put Fredo on. So we've got 14 laps to go and 12 laps of fuel remaining, so we cannot make it on fuel. Fredo will have to stop again. But this does kind of play a factor in pit strategy, because now we can either go for 2 tires or no tires, which really you would need at least right side tires. I don't think the tires will last 14 laps, because Fredo was getting pretty loose there towards the end of that run. So I would say at least a 2 tire change is warranted and a can of fuel. But that would probably be all Fredo would need right now. Truck's getting a little tight though for Fredo. He needs to get his bearings about him. I know this isn't one of his favorite tracks, but he's got to suck it up and get a move on. Okay, I think Fredo can kind of settle in and get a rhythm going now. And now he's out from under all that chaos that's going on. Oh, we're going to get a draft from Gus Dean. That's going to be big. That's going to help us out a bunch. Okay, Fredo's starting to kind of gain back up on him a little bit. Just needs to methodically pick his way up through there. Since we got more than a fuel run to go, Fredo doesn't really need to push it too much. You know, we don't need to get real crazy or anything. I mean, we don't have just a ton of time to go, but still yet, we don't need to get wild and crazy and ruin a good thing here, because there's Clay Greenfield up in 10th place, so we'll probably challenge for a top 10 anyway. And there's a lot of good trucks that's a lap down as well. You see Austin Wayne Self there in 14th. He's a lap down, trying to get a lap back. So yeah, we could be setting ourselves up pretty good right here. Oh wow, we got into Gill in there, but we passed him for 8th place. Boy, those guys are like rim riding the track way up there on top. I'll tell you what though, Fredo's starting to slowly reel him back in again. Man, what a past few races it's been for Fredo. Had those one last week in the Truck Series, or I said last week, one in the last episode in the Truck Series, then went in the Dirt Tour Series and won again. I mean, he's really been on it as of late. We got some guys peeling on the pit road right now. Boy, I'm telling you what, the right side tires are absolutely giving it up. Honestly, though, the question is, do we want a short pit with these guys or wait as long as possible? I'm kind of wanting to have Fredo wait as long as possible before we bring him onto pit road. I mean, he's only got a couple laps of fuel left. I mean, it's not like we can go for forever tank of fuel. But I think if we can get a couple laps on these guys, I'll just kind of pad the stats a little more. Okay, we got 4 laps to go. I think this would probably... Oh my goodness gracious, we got caution. So, you know what? Let's just go ahead and take 4 tires. We're the only truck left on the lead lap. There's no point in just trying right side tires. So we got 4 fresh tires. We're out in front. Fredo might can make it back-to-back wins. Let's find out. It's going to be a green-white checker. So let's see if Fredo can hold them off here. This might not be a very good. This might not be good because the second place truck is a lot closer than the last race. So yeah, Fredo's going to have to put the hammer down if he wants a chance to win. So here we go. Coming off turn 4, coming to get the white flag. There's Ben Rhodes up to the inside. Oh, man. Okay, we got Ben Rhodes loose. 1 more lap to go, but he's going to bail off into the inside. It's going to be a battle for the lead. Or that's Grant Enfinger, sorry. Not Ben Rhodes, but Grant Enfinger's on the inside. We're probably not going to catch him. Okay, okay, we're gonna lose probably 3rd, maybe. Get 2nd. Oh my goodness, we just barely got 2nd. Well, good run, Fredo. 2nd place. We almost had a shot to win there. That's by far his best finish at Texas. Wow. All right, quick look at the finishing order. Grant Enfinger wins. Fredo Bangino just couldn't hang on at the end. Finishes 2nd, barely over Sheldon Creed. Holy smoke! Look at the time between 2nd and 3rd. Fredo and Sheldon. The times are exactly the same. A 20:43.977 and a 20:43.977. Now that's what we call a close 2nd place finish. So anyway. Ross Chastain finishes 4th. Tanner Gray rounds out your top 5. We'll scroll on down. Finishing order, of course, there's Todd Gilliland, the last guy in on points on the chase. So he did what he needed to do. Zane Smith finished right behind him. Ben Rhodes in 10th. So yeah, we'll just scroll on down. Of course, you see a bunch of guys lap down here. And then 3 trucks did not finish. Joe Nemechek, Jordan Anderson, and Stuart Friesen rounds out your field. So okay, checking out the points. Grant Enfinger gets his 3rd win on the season. That all but guarantees him a spot in the chase. Johnny Sauter is 2nd in points. Ben Rhodes is 3rd. Ross Chastain is 4th. And Fredo Bangino the 4th. Moves into the top 5 in points. Just 1 point out of 4th. And 8 points out of 3rd. So yeah, he's moving up there. So and Todd Gillen with that good run moves up to 8th in points. Sheldon Creed moves into the chase spot. Moves into a chase spot in 9th, and Stuart Friesen, the bubble man, in the points is in 10th. So yeah, and we got tied for 9th in points, and only 7 points ahead of 11th place. There's a lot of guys there lurking. So we'll go on down, check the finishing order. And there's Tyler Hill and Jesse Little still with no points. They haven't qualified for a race yet. So, all right, let's see where we head to next. Hey, check it out. We got some comments from the drivers here. Stuart Friesen, wow, Fredo Bangino the 4th, you've got momentum. Yeah, I think we'll send him a compliment there. So, and then we'll go down here to Clay Greenfield, and he apparently is not very happy with us. He says, hey, why did you run me off the track last race, Fredo Mangino IV? I'm a nice guy. There is no reason to take me out. When did Fredo decide to take you out? Okay, I guess we'll have Fredo apologize. I mean, I don't know what we did to the guy, but okay, whatever. Yeah, team's got momentum now, so alright. Hey, we got our bonus payout too. That's nice. And we're headed to another truck race. So let's see where we're headed to now. Hey, we're headed to Iowa. If you remember Fredo's first race there, we had an absolute barn burner of a race last time out. Fredo in a 4-truck duel for the win. Pretty exciting stuff. So yeah, this should be a fun race. So what do you say we head to Iowa and see if Fredo can pull out a win? Maybe duplicate that exciting finish as well. Let's head to Iowa. Alrighty, here we are, ready to qualify at Iowa Speedway. So Fredo had a really good practice session. I mean, truck was really good for Fredo. I really like the feel of it. So let's see how he does in qualifying here. So we took a little more gear out of this thing to help him down the straightaway, because he was really hitting the rev limiter really hard going down the straightaway. So we'll see if that helps him out a lot in qualifying. I'll tell you what though, the truck looks really good. So let's see what Fredo can do here. Here he comes off turn 4, and let's find out where he qualifies. 25.64 and qualifies 11th. Not the qualifying effort we was really hoping for, but not bad. Still a good effort for Fredo. Excuse me. So looking at the qualifying results, Ty Majeski gets the pole, Matt Crafton outside pole, Johnny Sauter starts 3rd, Sheldon Creed 4th, and Jordan Anderson qualifies 5th. So we'll scroll on down. There you see Fredo in 11th, only a half second behind the pole sitter. So not bad. Plus we're using our race set too, so that's really good as well. So we'll keep scrolling on down here. Grant Enfinger, last week's winner, not with a not so great qualifying run in 13th. So we'll see how well he does in the race here. So Ross Chastain also with a not very good qualifying run either. So yeah, a couple of the normal front runners ain't we're gonna have some work to do here. And Josh Ream rounds out your field in 32nd. So what do you say we head to the race and see if Fredo can pull it out here in Iowa? All right, Fredo, it's time to do some short track racing in the land of corn. We're underway at Iowa. So, like I said, Fredo, the qualifying effort wasn't as great as we hoped. We are using the short track chassis as opposed to the Speedway chassis we had last year for Fredo. We'll see what that does for him in the race, but he's picking off some spots already, so that's a good sign. So Fredo may have something for him here. He can just kind of keep his nose clean and not put himself in a bad spot. We could have some. Hey, look at this! I mean, Fredo is absolutely flying around this track. I mean, he's already took the lead away from Johnny Sauter here. So yeah, I mean, he is really picking up the pace right now. Truck looks really, really good. So Fredo can just kind of mind these P's and Q's and not push the truck too hard and burn everything up. I think we can really have something here. And this track is really wide. It's got progressive banking. So this thing could really be something good here. You know, I would say Fredo's got it on cruise control, but those guys in the behind him are still working. So they could mount a charge later on. But right now, Fredo's got it figured out right now. I'm telling you what, Fredo's starting to gap the field a little bit. He's put some distance on the 98 truck. Oh boy, the truck's starting to get a little loose though for Fredo. It kind of took a dive there towards the inside wall. That's not a good sign if it's doing that. So Fredo needs to watch himself here. We might need to put a little bit of wedge in this thing for Fredo, kind of help him out a little bit in the long run. But I'm telling you what, he is absolutely pulling away from the field. Todd Gillen, by the way, just took second place. So yeah, he's doing what he needs to do to stay in the championship, to stay in the hunt for the chase. There's some guys back there, Stuart Friesen, they can't afford to have another bad run, or they will be out of the chase if they don't watch themselves. Friesen blowing up in that last race, that did not do him any favors. I'm telling you what, Fredo's absolutely driving off and leaving the field right now. I mean, this is impressive. I was kind of hesitant to bring the short track chassis here to Iowa for Fredo, but I'm telling you what, it has paid off big time. He is absolutely killing him right now. So we may not have that exciting four-way duel to the finish unless we get like a green-white checker or something. We got some guys peeling off on the pit road already. So yeah. Pit stops are beginning. We've only got about 3 laps of fuel left, so Fredo can probably want to stay out for a couple more laps before he has to come in and pit, but that's not a big deal. Left side tires are wearing very nicely though, so that could play a factor later on in this race. We have to pit late. Maybe take 2 tires. So it worked for him the last time. I mean, we'll kind of see how things plays out here. But there's a lot of guys on pit road. Stuart Friesen's on pit road right now. So yeah, we got a bunch of guys in the field right now on pit road. And next time by, we will probably pit ourselves. So Fredo just needs to mind his P's and Q's here. And we are on pit road, ready to get 4 tires. I'll tell you what, we're going to go ahead and stick around, half round of wedge in there. Kind of help Fredo out. Maybe go up a half pound on the left front tire as well. We'll kind of see how that works out. So Fredo comes in and the guys are going to go to work. So we need a fast pit stop, boys. I mean, look at them go. My goodness, that's what we're talking about. 13-3. That's how you win races there, boys and girls. You got a speedy pit crew and even faster truck. So yeah, let's see what Fredo can do now. We made a few little adjustments on the truck. Hopefully that'll help him out in the long run. So yeah, this should be good stuff right here. Now, we got 34 laps to go, and we got 15 laps of fuel, so, okay, so we don't need to pit right now. We just came off pit road, so, like I said, we had 34 laps to go and about 15 laps of fuel left, so we're going to have to probably stop twice. That last stop, we might try some fun stuff, maybe try 2 tires on that stop, assuming it stays green to the finish. We'll kind of see how things plays out here. But right now, Fredo really doesn't need to push the truck that hard, because we're out front, we're driving off and leaving the field. Sheldon Creed just took second place. So yeah, he is really wanting to get in that chase. And I believe he's also winless, so if he wins, he could potentially lock himself into the chase. But he's going to have to get by Fredo Benguino the fourth first. And if Fredo wins this race, barring that he stays in the top 20, we don't have a catastrophic meltdown, that will pretty much guarantee him a slot in the chase for the championship. So yeah, Fredo just needs to do what he needs to do. And I think we will be set. I'm telling you what, Fredo's just absolutely dominating this race. This is starting to look like Eldora last season, where he was just putting an absolute hurting on him. So yeah, hopefully it doesn't end the same way as Eldora did. Of course, remember last season at Eldora, Fredo was absolutely dominating and ended up losing the handling on the truck and just pounded the wall. So okay, the caution's out, so we're going to come in and take 4 tires and fuel, kind of stay with these guys a little bit. Now we'll still have to make one more pit stop, so we're not done pitting yet. The last stop we might could actually play around with. We might could play around with some strategy. We got 22 laps to go and 15 laps of fuel, so we might try 2 tires on the last stop, possibly. That might be something we can do later on. And these guys are starting to get antsy. They're getting tired of Fredo leading. We got Brett Moffitt challenging us for the lead right now. So yeah, it's not going to be easy for Fredo this go around. We're losing a couple of spots now, but that's not a problem. Especially if these guys start battling for the lead. Friesen and Moffitt are starting to go at it for the lead. That's helping Fredo out a little bit, where they're not just driving off and leaving him. So yeah, I think if we can just hang with these guys, we're going to be in good shape regardless. Alright, Fredo's taking second back away from Brett Moffitt, so we can chase, so he can chase down Stuart Friesen. Of course, we're battling Moffitt right now. Now we got second, so Fredo can start chasing down Stuart Friesen now, who, by the way, needs a good run. He does not need to have another problem like he had last race, because he is in grave danger of falling out of the chase. Falling out of a playoff spot, I mean. Right now, if Fredo can continue to have good runs, he is locked in, so he really doesn't need to win a race in order to ensure a playoff spot. But boy, if he can get a 3rd win of the season, that'll keep him right there with Grant Enfinger. He can put some pressure on Enfinger to do some things here. So, like I said, not a have-to case to win, but it would keep pressure on Grant Enfinger. Because when the chase resets itself, that would effectively tie Enfinger and that would effectively tie Grant Enfinger and Fredo Benguino the fourth at the top of the points when the chase starts. We got somebody blowing up ahead. So somebody's having an engine problem right there. I don't know who that is, but we got 3 trucks out of the race now. So yeah, attrition is starting to set in there. We're starting to drive off Lee Friesen right now. So. Okay, we got 13 laps to go, 6 laps of fuel left. So, like I said, we could probably play around with some pit strategy, maybe try 2 tires, because we're only going to have about 7 laps to go when all's said and done. Oh my goodness, we got caution. So, unfortunately, this is going to kind of destroy our pit strategy type, because now we can just come and get 4 tires and just see who, and it's just made the best man win at this point. So, Fredo's got his tires, we got the fuel, and we're going to see how many laps we got left. We got 9 laps remaining, so, yeah, there's no more saving tires, no more saving fuel. It's just go as hard as you can right now. And we have got to hold these guys off. Now, we can't really afford to have these guys pass us. But Fredo's doing his job. He's getting her done. So we are coming off turn 2 and flying down this back straightaway. I mean, this truck is absolutely on rails. Fredo has had absolutely no complaints on the radio about this truck. It has absolutely been hooked up. So 6 laps to go for Fredo Benguino the 4th. Man, can he make it 2 wins out of 3 races? If only we could have held him off at Texas. Fredo could have made it the hat trick, 3 for 3. But you can't win them all, so. But we still got 5 laps to go. This race ain't over by a long shot. Fredo just needs to keep calm and not do anything stupid. 3 laps to go. Fredo's probably hearing every noise in that truck right now. Even probably imagining some noises. He's probably imagining spiders in the truck. I better not say that. He might start flipping out and crash or something. But my goodness, what a dominating performance. Coming to 2 laps to go. I mean, this has been some race. It's not the barn burner exciting race we had last season, but boy, I mean, regardless, I mean, this is going to pretty much lock him into the chase. Again, right, he's in the top 20 points. But man, what an absolute dominating performance. White flag is in the air. Fredo just needs to make it another lap. Coming off turn 2, onto the back stretch for the final time. I mean, this has just been absolute domination by Fredo. Coming off turn 4, checkered flag is waving, and Fredo Benguino the 4th wins at Iowa. 3rd win of the season. And that pretty much locks him into the chase right here. Yeah. We are chasing for a championship. Yeah. Look at that. Yeah, Fredo's absolutely celebrating this win. He is absolutely putting on a show. Yeah. Alright, just a quick look at the finishing order here. Fredo Benguino dominates the race, wins the race. Brent Moffitt finishes 2nd, Stuart Friesen 3rd, Grant Emfinger finishes 4th, and Austin Wayne Self with a top 5 finish. Also good run for Chris Nichols as well. So we'll scroll on down, see where your favorite driver finishes. Go on down. Bad race for Jordan Anderson. He was in contention for a playoff spot there. Also Ty Majeski as well. So not good runs for them if they want a shot at making the chase. Sheldon Creed with a really bad run, 26th place. That's not good. As well, Matt Crafton with a bad race. Finishes 31st out of the race. And Natalie Decker rounds out the field. We got 3 trucks out of the race. Jason Light, Matt Crafton, and Natalie Decker all ran all round out your field there. Okay, let's take a look at the points there. Grant Enfinger leads your points, but look who is in second place after that win. Fredo Mangino, the fourth, jumps all the way to second place in points. He's still got a lot to make up, though, if he wants to shot that regular season championship. Needs about 48 points. So yeah, he's a long way back there from Grant Enfinger, but still, what a season Fredo's having right now. Second in points, Johnny Sauter third, Ben Rhodes fourth, Ross Chastain rounds out your top five in points. Todd Gilliland creeps up there to sixth place, just on the outside of the top five there. So Stuart Friesen bounces back after that good run, bounces back after that engine failure from last race, moves up to seventh in points. Of course, we got some new guys in the getting into the chase spots here. Christian Eckes moves himself up into the chase spot, as well as Riley Herbst, knocking Sheldon Creed out of a playoff spot. So yeah, that 26th place really hurt Creed there. But I'll tell you what, it's a tight battle. We got 10 points separating 10th through 14th. So yeah, it's anybody's game right now. So Jordan Anderson, of course, had that bad run. That really hurt him, sending back to 16th place. Matt Crafton, also on the outside looking in. He probably needs to win at this point if he wants a shot. So, yeah, let's just go on down here. And Jason White, the last truck to score points. Tyler Hill and Jason Little still no points because they haven't qualified for a race yet. There's Fredo and Victor Lane once again, third time this season. Again, if he can stay in the top 20 in points, we are chasing for a championship. So, yeah. Fredo's really showing some muscle. So, yeah, this is going to be good right now. It's going to be real good. All right, so it looks like our next race will be at the Extreme Dirt Tour Series at Bristol Dirt. So we're headed to, as Michael Marutz likes to call it, if you ever watch his channel, he refers to this as Dirty Bristol. So yeah, that'll be our next race. So it should be a good one. So, all right, guys, that'll take care of this episode 24. So hope you guys enjoyed it, and we will catch you in the next episode. So take care, all. Bye for now.